In a surprising move, King Charles III has reportedly decided to revoke royal titles from his grandchildren, Archie Harrison and Lilibet Diana. This decision has sparked significant debate, with questions swirling around why a grandfather would take such a bold step. Let's dive into the background, the potential motivations, and the larger implications of this move. The impact of royal titles are more than just labels. They represent centuries-old traditions, symbolizing prestige, honor, and a connection to British history. Titles come with cultural expectations, privileges, and benefits that extend beyond the royal family itself, influencing society's view of monarchy. For Archie and Lilibet, the removal of their titles could mark a major shift in how they are perceived by both the royal institution and the public. Why Charles made this decision? Charles's motivation may stem from his vision for a slimmed-down monarchy. He has long advocated for a smaller royal family that is less reliant on taxpayer funding and more in line with modern values. This approach aims to keep only direct heirs and their families in the spotlight, focusing on a streamlined, more relatable monarchy. Removing titles from Archie and Lilibet may align with Charles's strategy to shift public perception, creating a monarchy that is more in touch with contemporary values. However, it also raises questions about his relationship with Harry and Meghan and whether this decision is driven by family dynamics. Prince Harry and Meghan's influence. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's decision to step back from royal duties in 2020 has been a game-changer for the family, leading to dramatic shifts in tradition. By moving to the United States, they distanced themselves from royal obligations, perhaps seeking a simpler, more private life for their children. But this choice also meant that Archie and Lilibet's connection to the monarchy would be different from that of their British cousins. For Harry, who grew up in the public eye as the heir, this might be seen as freeing his children from the burdens that come with royal titles. But as titles are tied to identity and heritage, their removal could also feel like a loss. Meghan Markle's view on titles. As a mother, Meghan has always prioritized her children's well-being. Titles could offer protection and a sense of belonging within the royal family, potentially helping Archie and Lilibet to feel part of their British heritage. Meghan has often spoken out against the pressures of the royal life. Yet, as an American, she recognizes the cultural significance of titles. For her, this may feel like a denial of her children's rightful place within the monarchy and a symbol of rejection. Historical precedents and Charles's strategy. The British monarchy has altered titles in the past, particularly in times of social or political change. For example, during World War I, King George V removed all German titles within the royal family to distance the monarchy from Britain's wartime enemies. This change was a strategic move that highlighted the monarchy's adaptability. Similarly, King Edward VIII's abdication in 1936 to marry Wallis Simpson, an American divorcee, set off a chain reaction that changed royal roles and expectations. Charles's decision mirrors this adaptability, suggesting that he is willing to make difficult changes for the monarchy to stay relevant. But unlike in previous cases, Archie and Lilibet are young children who have not chosen to renounce titles. Rather, they are being denied them due to decisions beyond their control. Public reaction and social media. Public opinion is divided over Charles's decision. On social media, some applaud the monarchy's attempt to modernize, while others view the move as punitive. Supporters argue that a smaller, less formal monarchy is more relatable, and they appreciate Charles's efforts to make it less reliant on public funds. On the other hand, critics see it as harsh, feeling that Charles may be unfairly distancing his grandchildren due to their parents' decisions. The American public has its own unique perspective. For many Americans, the British monarchy represents glamour and tradition. Meghan Markle's entry into the royal family was seen as a cultural bridge, making the monarchy more inclusive. For her children to be denied titles feels to some like a rejection of this inclusiveness, sparking heated debates on American media platforms. Harry and Meghan's perspective. For Harry and Meghan, this decision may feel like a continuation of the challenges they've faced within the royal institution. Leaving their royal duties was, in part, a way to shield their children from the pressures they themselves experienced. However, losing titles could feel like a missed opportunity for their children to engage with their heritage. With titles, Archie and Lilibet might have had a pathway to a balanced connection with both American and British cultures. Modernization versus tradition. Charles's decision comes at a time when the monarchy is attempting to find a balance between tradition and modernity. Titles such as Prince and Princess may seem out of place in today's society, but they still carry a significant weight. While some view this as a necessary modernization, others believe that denying titles could make the monarchy appear disconnected from its roots. The future of the monarchy as the British monarchy seeks to navigate an increasingly diverse and globalized world. Decisions like these highlight the institution's struggle to remain relevant. Titles provide a bridge to the past, symbolizing continuity and stability. Without them, Archie and Lilibet may grow up more distant from their royal lineage, raising questions about the monarchy's role in an evolving society. Final thoughts: the monarchy is at a crossroads. Charles's decision to revoke titles is a powerful statement, one that could shape the institution's future. While some see it as a positive step toward a leaner, more modern monarchy, others fear it could erode public trust and alienate members of the family. What do you think? Should Archie and Lilibet have been granted their royal titles? Or is King Charles III right in his vision for a streamlined monarchy? Share your thoughts below and join the conversation about the future of the British monarchy.